Start this one off by saying, first of all, yes, this is a new series, but that doesn't mean that I'm, gonna stop doing the other ones I've started already. I know that there have been more than a few people who supported the RL Craft series, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, please, I encourage you to go and check it out because it's one of the ones that I've really enjoyed so far, and I still intend to finish it at some point, but it's very draining on me. It takes a lot more effort to get progress that in that world with all those mods and everything, or I guess the mod pack. So I do intend to finish it up at some point in the future, but I don't know when I'll get back to it exactly. I want to just start this one because, for one, I'm going from Java Edition to Bedrock, um, which is a pretty big change, at least for me. I'm not super familiar with Bedrock. It was the first actual version of Minecraft that I played, but I played it on the PS3 back when that was the most current console, so it was a long time ago. And ever since I played a tiny bit on Pocket Edition, which I also haven't played in um, nearly as long. Actually, I haven't played Pocket Edition in longer than it's been since I played Bedrock, because I've been playing Bedrock a little bit every now and then. Um, and well, I do I enjoy it, but it's not what I am used to. And I wanted to get a little bit better at it just because I recently started a new series with one of my friends, and if you haven't, if I actually just streamed that video, or that I just went live yesterday and streamed that video, I guess, yesterday. So if you haven't seen it yet, please go and check it out because it was honestly pretty good. It is kind of long if you there's a lot of filler in it though, so like it's not actually going to be 3 hours worth of content if you like skip around because there's like I want to say like 45 minutes straight at one point where we didn't even do anything just because my friend was having issues with his controller. Um, but yeah, no, I'd encourage you to go and watch the last stream I did, and if you're interested in the RL Craft stream. I would also encourage you to go and check that out because it is one of the it's one of the more good streams I've done lately. At least in my opinion, I personally really enjoyed it. It's just very difficult, and I had a good time, but it wasn't. It's hard to make progress, so it's not something I feel as inclined to do consistently, and yeah, it's, it's not that I won't, like, I will continue it, and I totally intend to finish it at some point, just not super soon, and this has been piquing my interest a bit more lately, so, I hope you enjoy this series because this is hardcore, and I have done plenty of hardcore playthroughs. If you at all saw any of my Cursed Walking playthroughs, you'll know. Um, I did I did do quite a bit of hardcore playthroughs on there, and it's a honestly, I would go as far as to say that it's actually a harder mod pack than RL Craft was because it's like a zombie survival sort of mod pack, and getting hit by a mob one time can be enough to completely end your run. Um, and there are waves every night. It was pretty good. If you're curious or interested at all, check it out or whatever. But probably should wait until after this stream because this is the very first of the series, and well, I hope you enjoy, but I know I sure will. Um, I intend to take this one pretty far. It is hardcore, so whenever I die, that's it. It's done. Um, And I don't know if I'll end the series there if it happens due to some dumb reason, or um, if I just feel like I shouldn't have ended it there, I might start a new run and just continue in a different world anyway. But until then, I'm gonna continue making progress. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna die. Um, I'm not bad at Minecraft. I've been playing it for a very long time, and while I'm not exactly the best Minecraft player, I'm not bad by any means. And yeah, no, I have a good feeling about this one. Um, but yeah, if you're interested, make sure to keep watching. I'm gonna try and stream more regularly than I have been lately, especially because I know that I actually can stream this game without having a bunch of technical difficulties. Which is the main reason why I haven't been streaming that much lately, is because every time I do, like, my PlayStation will crash. Last time I tried to stream Marvel Rivals on my PC, my computer crashed, which is insane because it's actually like it's like, it's not, it's kind of like medium to high end gaming PC. I mean, it's made to run games like Marvel Rivals. And it's not made to be like the most smooth or perfect um, device for it, but I was honestly absolutely stunned when Marvel Rivals crashed my PC because it's an actual gaming PC, and it shouldn't have issues like that. But I don't know. I really don't know what caused it either. I've been too nervous to get back on since then, and the game is pretty big, so I've uninstalled it by now. Um, But with all that aside, I'm planning on sticking to this for a good while. I'm gonna be going back and forth between hardcore, this series, this hardcore series, and then also the series I started with my friend, like I mentioned before, because I told him before we even started the stream, before we even made the world, that I've been trying to find someone who I could play like an actual full like Minecraft playthrough with. That's not just like, sorry, I'm kind of bugging here a little apparently. Well, not like lagging. I'm just having a really hard time. What the heck? Um, but yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be going back and forth between that and this, and both Bedrock. And if you enjoy, make sure to stick along. And I'm sure I'll have plenty of fun, and I hope you do too, because this is a game I love and cherish. I've been playing Minecraft since I was a little kid, and it means a lot to me. It's a very big game. It's had a pretty solid, like, substantial impact on my life. Not in the sense of like I like learned stuff from it or anything like that, but just because I've spent so much time playing it, I've met so many of my friends on Minecraft. I've had so many different experiences. I spent a lot of my life playing Minecraft, especially compared to most games I've played. So, you know, it's been a big game for me, and I really enjoy it. I hope you do too. I hope that we can get far um, in this game, and I hope you stick around and enjoy. I don't like that it's almost night already. Where did my... Oh, never mind, I'm dumb. I was gonna ask where my wood went. I just put it all in here. man, why? I feel like the physics are different than they used to be for. Uh, I wouldn't call it swimming. What do you? Sailing on ice, I guess. Like I can't turn at all here. This is weird. But then when it does turn, it's like way too much. So strange. I mean, I know that there's major drift to it, but this is way more than I remember. Oh shoot. This isn't good. Shoot. Get up, move. I'm gonna die already. This isn't fair at all. Off to a terrible start. I might end up having to restart the world here if this doesn't get any better, but we'll see what happens. I also don't have my inventory set very well, and it's a lot harder to navigate in Bedrock than it is on PC, which is really annoying, but alas, what can you do? For now, I'm just going to try and make a little cubby, a little hidey hole, at least for the night, maybe mine a good bit, and, get myself a good setup. Just for now, to get something to start. And yeah, let the Minecraft commence, I suppose. I gotta, I really would encourage you to watch the stream I did yesterday after this if you well, I mean actually if you aren't enjoying this or you would rather watch one that has another person in it, I would actually encourage you to go and watch the last video I did because I had a great time making it, and I will say, content warning, there was a brief mention of SA. Um, just as like a trigger warning. I meant to go and put it in the description for like a time stamp. That way you can know when to skip if you have issues with that sort of stuff. But it wasn't anything huge. Just like a brief mention of one of the I don't need to go into detail about it, but yeah. I had a great time. I was playing with my friend. He had a great time, and we're gonna keep streaming. It's not done yet. We're gonna, keep going, and don't know where it'll end or how it'll go, but it isn't hardcore, so you don't have to worry about the world suddenly disappearing or anything. It's actually pretty tame. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy it because I, it means. I know I'm gonna enjoy the series a lot. It's been a long time since I've had someone to like really get into a Minecraft world with. A lot of what I've played of Minecraft in my most recent years is just it's not really playing with like playing a survival world with friends. It's mostly been maybe a server like Hypixel or something, or just playing solo. That's also one of the reasons why why I'm putting off finishing the RL Craft series I was doing is because it's not exactly. It's not like it's not fun at all. Like it's not like it's not fun. It's very fun. I enjoyed it, but it's stressful, and there's not anyone to like cut the tension at all. So, you know, you get what you get. But um, yeah, if you want a more sort of engaging experience, hold on. That actually reminds me. I meant to go and for one, pull up my stream. That way I have it. That way I can view it from my end, make sure there's no issues or anything, and also gonna have to I just gotta pull it up, check it out, make sure everything looks good, and we should be fine. Alright, yeah, I've got it pulled up. We're good. Sorry about that. Well, not really. It was a brief intermission, but, you know, I, yeah, I had a lot of fun yesterday, and, it's gonna keep up, so if you, if you find that you enjoy this stream, I definitely insist that you go and watch the other one. Um, and, and this is weird. Here, I'm just gonna plant these two, if I can. I need more wood, but I can't really go outside right now. I also hope it's not, hold on, let me actually check my stream. No, it's not too dark or anything. Right now I gotta focus on, first off, getting enough gear to be able to handle the world and all the threats and whatnot, because it is hardcore, and if I don't come out there properly prepared, I will end up getting absolutely murked. Not fun. Yeah, to anyone, Oh no. I've been having a good time lately. I wish I could stream more, honestly. Like I wish that I could post more. Like for instance, when I was like I wanted to finish up the grounded stream, and I may, but it was I don't know how to explain it really. I was having issues with the way, like, something about the way the game was playing, it didn't quite translate to the stream as well. Like, it was kind of, not even just more delayed than normal, but also laggier. And, don't get me wrong, I love the game. Especially, knowing that, ooh, spooky. Especially knowing that Grounded 2 is, well, I guess it's technically already out, though I'm pretty sure it's still in early access. But the point being that, I don't know if I'll finish that one just because it was hard to stream. I wanted to do more Marvel Rivals streams, but same thing. I've been having issues streaming it. That one's been far worse than Grounded was, though. I mean, on top of, because I'm like not even just playing Marvel Rivals, but also having to stream it is terrible on my devices. I mean, if I try to stream it on my PlayStation, it immediately will shut off now. And at first, it was an issue of my PlayStation. It was overheating. Dude, it's so dumb because it gave me a warning about it starting to overheat in the middle of a game. Like we were already on to the second round. And I didn't even have time to finish the second round before my PlayStation shut itself off from overheating. And ever since, my PlayStation has had an issue with the power supply. Because I've cleaned it out and everything. It's not like it's overheating anymore. It doesn't even give a warning or anything. It's not an overheating problem. I mean, I made sure to clean it out and everything, and it's been fine. It's just anytime I run a high intensity game, the second everything loads in, it just shuts the game off. It doesn't even just shut the game off. It shuts my whole PlayStation off instantaneously without any warning, and it's not good. But I gotta get out of my little hidey hole here, I guess, because I gotta. I want to get out of the snowy biome because this is actually awful. I hate, I mean, like, I really do hate the snowy biomes. They're so terrible. Like, it's so bad to have to, like, stay in. Also, just realized I'm going the wrong way to get out of it. I'm going further into the snowy biome. Where did my boat go? Did it just sink to the bottom? What the heck? Oh, where did I get dye? Oh, I got flowers. Okay. Well, if there are flowers over here, that's actually great, because I'm pretty sure I have 3 pieces of wool that are all different colors, and I can't make a bed I can't make a bed like that. And there's coal up here, which is great. Good stuff. Also, one of the things I like about Minecraft is the base building. I find it very satisfying. And I don't know how grandiose I'm gonna make this the base or anything. I don't know if I'm gonna build any crazy like castles or anything like that, but I do intend to make at least a good base that looks pretty. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Oop. I just realized I need to turn off my computer because I left it running and it's got Discord pulled up on it. So if anyone sends me a message on Discord or anything, it won't give me a notification, which I think is buns. I can't believe it does that. Honestly, it's very offensive, but you know, not much I can do about it other than shut off my computer, which I just did. Sorry about that. Ugh. But yeah, I've got big plans about working on this world. And if you guys have any suggestions of anything you want me to build, any farms you want me to make, any automations you want me to work on, just leave like a comment. Um, and I'll definitely, because I definitely do read them. And if you guys just like leave any leave any suggestions you have below, and I'll totally make sure to read them and do my best to, like, if I don't know how to do it, I'll make sure to do my research or whatever, and I'll do my best to meet the demands of the public. But yeah, enough about gaming and stuff. I mean, I'm sure you guys aren't like bored hearing me talk about the games or the other streams I've done, but I did actually, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this stream, why I wanted to do it solo, is to also directly talk with my small fan base. I mean, there aren't a whole lot of you guys, I know, but the ones that do watch, I really, really do appreciate it, and you know, care about y'all. I care about what y'all want to see for like future content and stuff. Like, it is important to me, and also wanted to let you know, like I said before, sort of explain why I've been having so many issues with streaming lately, and why I haven't been so active. I've also had a lot going on just in my personal life. I don't know if any of you guys actually know or would remember, because I have mentioned it in, I think, a couple of streams in the past, but I have suffered from a medical condition called GERD, and I've talked about it before briefly, because it is something that used to be a much more substantial part of my life. Um, used to be a lot more of a big deal. Like I used to have to suffer from it every single day with acid reflux and constantly throwing up stomach acid, dealing with heartburn 24/7 all the time, to the point where it actually, sorry, it actually makes it hard to talk. Like it literally puts more strain on my vocal cords when I speak. I have to try hard to sort of enunciate and speak appropriately, or not appropriately, but I guess accurately, just enunciate things correctly. It makes it hard for me to talk, and it makes it to where my throat goes raw when I talk faster, and it makes it to where I can't be as loud. And if you ever notice that my voice gets like really raspy at times, it's because I have corrosion in my voice, my um, vocal cords. They've been kind of eroded from high exposure to stomach acid, and it used to be a big deal, and then for a very long time it became dormant. I wasn't having heartburn every day. It was more like maybe a couple times a month, and then after a while it just kind of went away, and it it it, it came back. Um, I've been struggling a lot lately. It makes it hard to it makes it really hard to talk. And if I ever get stressed and if I'm worried about getting streams out and stuff, it makes it to where I can't. There are frequent times where I need to leave or I have to. I'm sorry, is the game loud? Because this is actually so loud for me. I can't even hear my own thoughts. This audio is so piercingly loud. It's hurting my ears. I apologize. But as I was saying, my GERD has been acting up a lot more lately, and I've been having a lot of instances where I get the sudden urge to throw up bile and stuff, and it's been really hard. Um, and it's also I've been really stressed about getting streams out and stuff because I know I said multiple times before I actually got to it that I would, and I've been having personal issues with friends in my own life. And well, it's been getting worse, and I get worried that if I stream for too long, I might have to run out without explanation, or worse, end up actually having um, an instance where I like throwing up bile and stomach acid on stream, and it makes it hard to talk sometimes, especially when I'm having really bad heartburn. So I beg you guys to bear with me and be patient if I have any issues, if I ever leave suddenly. Just know it's because I'm trying to take better care of myself, and has nothing to do with the game or what's been going on with streams and stuff. And I've just been I've been having a lot going on, and it makes it hard to speak, and it makes it hard to stream. And I care about streaming. I care about speaking to my audience and keeping up with the demands of the public. I enjoy streaming. I really do. It's something that means a lot to me. And even if people don't actually watch my streams, I still enjoy doing them. I still want to, but it's been really hard lately. So, again, I just beg you guys to bear with me, and if I ever have periods where I stop streaming or anything, just be patient. I'm not going away. I don't plan on leaving the content creation space anytime soon. Um, I've just been having a really hard time, and I don't. I can't. Sorry, I was also trying to find. I'm just illiterate in the audio settings, so that I can hear myself. And like I mentioned before, I can't get very loud. I My throat hurts. I've been having a really hard time talking, and I've had a lot of people to talk to lately, so I've had a lot of conversations that I've been needing to have. I actually just had an interview the other day, and my throat's been dead. And I don't like streaming without my voice. It makes me feel insecure about my content. I feel like it's not up to standard if I'm not talking and engaging with the people. Um, and I don't. This it's just a me thing, And it's not like I don't stream without my voice. As a matter of fact, most of the Assassin's Creed Odyssey streams I've done were without my voice, and oh, one of the reasons was because it's been really difficult to speak, and my voice has been kind of dead all day, every day for a while. Um, it's not literally all day, every day. I am exaggerating, but when I have conversations for hours each day, by the time I sit down and I stream, my voice is basically gone, and it's hard to speak. I know I'm kind of reiterating myself at this point, but God, why is that so loud? Did I not save it? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. But yeah, to anyone who's been wondering why I haven't been talking as much lately, why I haven't been streaming as much lately, that's why. Um, and I've also been, like I said, it's hard to get loud. It's hard to raise my voice above its current volume. Um, and I can get loud, especially if I've had a good day where I haven't had any acid reflux or anything. But um, today's not been one of those days. Um, and so whenever I stream, it's really hard to. I have to adjust all the audio settings and stuff, and I have to, go through and take care of everything, and it's just it can be kind of overwhelming. I've got my own life and my own stuff that I need to take care of, including myself. And I've been trying to do a better job lately, especially since all of these issues with acid reflux and stuff have been coming up again. But just want to sort of explain and clarify, just to clear the air. I don't want to lead anyone to think that it's because I am putting low effort into. I don't want people to think that it's because I'm putting low effort into my streams. I don't want people to think that it's because I don't care, because I do, and I care about I care about the people that watch, and I care about the people that I care about the way that my content comes off and the sort of engagement behind it. But it's not been easy. I I usually try not to get too personal stuff on stream, but it is something that's really hard for me to talk about because of how deeply tied it is to my emotional state and my life. Um, and I hope that you guys can appreciate me coming forward and talking about it because it's not easy. Um, I've had a lot going on lately, and I've been really stressed, and I've just been having a hard time with my personal life, my family, and my friends, and I've had a lot of sorry, I've had a lot of stuff going wrong lately, and it's been stressing me out really bad, and it's been causing my GERD to act up again, and it hasn't been this bad. It ha- it hasn't been this bad in a very long time. It hasn't been this bad since my. I usually don't get so upset talking about it, but I'm also like I've got so much other stuff going on that um it all really developed like it first started when I lost my father, um, and um, it came as a sort of a result of the way I had been mistreating my own body, and I've been having issues with taking care of myself, and it caused me to develop issues. It caused me to develop GERD, and when I say develop, I don't know if it's something that I was always like sort of predisposed to, because I used to have heartburn all the time when I was younger, but it wasn't really like full blown acid reflux until until after my father passed away, and it got to the point where anytime I would get stressed, I would start throwing up bile and stomach acid, and I want to let you guys know that if I'm having issues speaking and that if I'm having issues streaming, you don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I mean, I've had a lot going on, but it's not been all bad. I'm gonna be okay. I know that. I haven't been having. It's not like I have some sort of illness or anything. It's more of a disorder, something that I'm just gonna have to live with for the rest of my life. It's not gonna impact my lifespan or anything like that, but it will, over time, have a major impact on my voice and not just the way I speak, but how how I can communicate. Um, it's not like I'm gonna lose my ability to speak or anything, but I can't get loud, and so it's hard to talk over things like games when the music is really loud. It's hard to speak over it, and whenever people are talking, or if it gets really loud in a room or something, and I try to get someone's attention, it's really hard for me because in order to actually speak at a volume that people can hear, it hurts. I mean, it feels like I'm coughing up blades. I mean, not literally. I mean, sometimes it really does. I've had times where I threw up stomach acid and bile and have had a heartburn all day, and I've like thrown up acid, just straight acid. Like, I think the most I've had in a day was 12 times. Um, and in order to raise my voice, I've had days where in order to raise my voice, it literally does feel like I'm like coughing up razor blades. Like it feels like there's something actually slicing at my throat. Like not just like scratching, it doesn't even just feel like clawing at my throat. It feels like there's something sharp that I've swallowed. And yeah, it's not it's not something I really want you guys to worry about because it's not like I'm gonna lose my voice entirely. It's not like I'm gonna, but it might affect how I speak. And over time, you might notice that my voice gets raspier and quieter. Um, and at times, it even sounds airy, like I can't, like I'm whispering. Because sometimes a whisper is really all I can get out. Because in order to actually get my vocal cords to properly like vibrate and hit a solid frequency, it puts so much strain on them that it sometimes does feel like something's clawing at my throat or even slicing at it. It's not easy. Talking has always been hard for me. Um, Not even just from like GERD, but my entire life I've always had issues speaking up and um, advocating for myself. I've always had issues being bold, really, and it's something that I had been working on really hard lately, and was actually one of the was actually one of the main reasons why I wanted to start streaming in the first place was because I wanted to help boost my confidence. Um, I wanted to put stuff out there that would help cheer. I I wanted to put content out there that would help other people smile when they were having hard days. And so, whenever whenever I've been having a hard time lately, and it gets to the point where you can hear it in my voice, where you can when it gets to the point where it's actually actively having a permanent impact on the way I speak and the way I sound. It's hard. Okay, alright. I'm dead. Oh man. Oof. I'm not dead. I am starving though. I was saying, when it gets to the point where it's been having a like serious permanent impact on my voice because I've been so stressed and upset lately, it becomes very problematic to me. It kind of goes against my entire reason for starting all of this. So I just hope that you guys can understand and be supportive of me and what I stand for and what I've been going through lately, because I never wanted to have a stream that was depressing or sad. That was sort of one of the things that I had originally decided or I had originally told myself when I was deciding to stream in the first place, was that I wanted to make sure that my streams are very happy and cheery so that I don't ever bum people out or, make other people's days worse, because, it's never fun to hear that someone else has been upset. It's never, I mean, I still want to stream, and it's important to me. It's something that I care a lot about. You know, I want to bring joy to people. I want to be entertaining so that people have something to distract themselves from, you know, their day-to-day lives, because I know it can be hard. And I don't want to be a buzzkill. I don't want to upset people. Um, but it's also important for me to acknowledge what's been going on and why I have been acting the way I have been lately, why I've been um, like having a hard time getting streams and stuff done. Um, it's not. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too emotional here. It's hard to explain everything just because some of it is definitely too personal to fully explain on stream, but I felt the need to, I guess, kind of come clean and sort of just help you guys understand what's been going on, because I know people have been, I guess, concerned, and some people have been losing interest in my channel because I've been having a hard time streaming regularly. But it's not because I don't want to, and it's not because I don't intend to stream regularly. It's because I can't. It's because I physically can't. Um, and I've also been very busy lately. I've had a lot going on, and well, it's been a lot. I hope you guys can understand that, and understand where I'm coming from, because, like I said before, streaming is very important to me. Not just because, and it's not, how do I phrase this? It's not like because it's not like I don't care about, how do I love streaming, and I like bringing content to the public that other people can enjoy. I like being able to put stuff out there that can cheer up other people and give them something to pass the time. It's something I care a lot about, and it's a big passion of mine. But I have to take care of myself before I can really focus on bringing positivity into the world. And while I wouldn't exactly call this stream bringing positivity into the world, it's also not. It's not like I'm saying things that I assume are gonna upset my fans or anything. It's just, it's important. It's not like I'm saying it because I have to weigh the pros and cons. I don't want to say things that are going to upset my fans, but at the same time, I can't sit by and say nothing when there's clearly something going on. Um, and I can maybe share more about my experience with GERD, or my experiences um, with, I don't know, life and stuff, or maybe even just explaining like my past and how I got here. But that's not really my priority when it comes to this sort of stuff. My main priority is to um, sort of just help people pass the time, help people take their mind off of issues. And so streams like this are not going to be common for me. Um, but like I said before, it is very important. And I've had it brought to my attention that it is something I need to bring up and speak up about, because a lot of people don't realize how serious it can be. Um, not just, I'm not talking about necessarily GERD, but also like the life of content creators. You know, a lot of people don't exactly realize that the people that make those videos, that produce that content, are actual human beings that have their own families, their own friends, their own life, their own job, their own responsibilities and problems that they need to work through. And I don't want people to think that it's just from that my lack of streaming has been from a lack of caring or a lack of effort. It's been from, I guess, kind of like a lack of me having the things I need and the peace of mind that I need in order to make the content that I want to. I don't have a problem opening up to. I don't have a problem opening up to my fans about a lot of things. There are some things that are just too personal, like when it comes to, like personal conversations and stuff, things that go on behind closed doors that, it's not even my place to really talk about. But, I just sort of, I guess I would sort of want to get back in touch with my audience and give everyone a better idea of what's been going on and where I'm at. And I do want to stream a lot more regularly, consistently, than I have been lately. And it shouldn't be a problem when it comes to streams with my, like I said, I've been streaming, or I started a series with my friend, and there shouldn't be an issue there. I probably won't have super serious emotional conversations just because there is going to be another person to sort of take lead and entertain whenever I'm having a hard time. But yeah, just try to sort of update everyone to what's been going on. And if you notice any issues with my voice or with the audio, if you think it sounds differently, unless I explicitly say that I have a new microphone or something, it's more likely than not it is GERD related. Just because it's a serious condition. It can be very painful at times, and it makes some of the most essential basic parts of communication extremely difficult and painful for me. So it makes it really hard to be a content creator, but I still intend to. And I don't know if I'll ever get big or anything, but you know, it's something I care about. It's something that even if I come to find out I can't make a living off of it, it's something that I still want to do for me. Something I want to do for my friends, for the people, even the people I don't know that watch me that just enjoy seeing some rando on the internet pass the time playing Fortnite, you know, or not Fortnite, what the heck? Playing Minecraft. I mean, I guess no, actually, I won't. I was gonna say, I guess I could technically stream Fortnite, but I refuse to. I stopped playing that game a long time ago. It also took me a while to get into Fortnite because I never understood the hype, really. I mean, I did and I didn't. It's like, I don't know. The way it played, it was just so weird to me. And like people talk about OG Fortnite so good, like oh my gosh, bring back OG Fortnite, and then they did, and people sort of, I think they then finally started to sort of realize that it wasn't that the original was so much better. It's because it was so hyped, and you had just such a high number of players, and like everyone and their mom was playing the game. So it was like, people just they played because their friends did. They started playing because someone had recommended it to them, stuff like that. And I'm not saying it was a bad game necessarily. I mean, it was pretty good, but it was also, I don't know. I never liked the battle pass. I never liked the way that skins were promoted and stuff. I felt like it was very scummy. I never really liked the producers of Fortnite. I didn't like the way they ran things. Um, and the way that they only ever did brand deals because they they would find someone who blew up and then they'd like sort of do like a collab with them, and every time it just came off as extraordinarily insincere, like it was just a money grab and they didn't actually care about the creators or the people that were behind the collaborations, and I don't know. I just never really got along. I never really, I never really enjoyed the game that much. I don't like the way that it was pushed and promoted. It just came off as very scummy to me, and I strongly disagree with the way that it was like marketed towards kids and then also extremely like very strongly promoted spending absurd amount of money on a video game, and not even just spending absurd amounts of money on the video game, but spending absurd amounts of money on parts of the video game that didn't even matter. Because like the skins for, I mean, it's not even just like the skins for the characters. Because I kind of get that, it's cool and it looks nice and whatnot. And it also is like a matter of expression and that sort of stuff. But also, like they would charge you for like a pickaxe, and it's like you have a battle pass already. You already have so many other microtransactions. Do you need like quote unquote deals and stuff all the time, constantly in your store to try and promote like little kids into getting their parents money to spend on a game that they might not even continue playing in like a year, I don't know. It just came off as scummy to me. I never liked the game. Um, I also don't like the building mechanic in Fortnite, which is a hot take, but I never really liked it. I don't like the way that I don't like the way it functions. I would honestly rather play a first-person shooter with Minecraft building mechanics than Fortnite building mechanics, just because like it's so stupid to just like spin around and then have a whole like I guess like house, You literally just like spin around and you don't even exactly have to spam buttons. I mean, it's just kind of cringe. Make it so easy and then it's like, I don't know. There was a lot to it. I know that it's not super easy to build in Fortnite. Like there's a lot more to it than that, like editing and stuff, and you can make some really, really big plays. A lot of the best players of the game were people that actually knew how to very strongly manipulate the building mechanic, but that's also one of the reasons I think I didn't really like it as much is because it masked itself as like a first person shooter, but then also turned into a very like building focused game. And even now, if you look at it, like it clearly is designed for a more um, sort of like base building or like not base building, but like a sort of building game. I mean, it's turned into like a Roblox 2.0 sort of thing. It's kind of weird. Um, and don't even get me started on Roblox. I mean, oh boy. Ooh, the people at HQ for Roblox really need to get their stuff together because they are about to drop the ball. But yeah, no, I probably won't ever end up streaming Fortnite. I might stream Marvel Rivals again at some point. Minecraft is definitely um, a big thing for me. It's something I definitely intend to stream a lot more. Um, and yeah, I just whoa, yeah. Um, I also wanted to, I don't know. Hmm. One of the main reasons why I started this stream was, as I said, to sort of like explain what's been going on behind the scenes, because I know that some of my, hmm, not even just some of my friends have been kind of worried, and um, some of my fans have been both, I guess, kind of worried, but also like disinterested in my channel just because a lot of them seem to think that I stopped posting consistently by like by choice, like I just lost interest, which isn't the case. I didn't lose any interest in streaming at all. As a matter of fact, I've been wanting to stream really bad for a long time. It's just not been something I've really been able to do, or at least if I did, it was not in the way I wanted to, and I didn't want to put content out there that I knew was going to be kind of sad. Um, I'm not saying this is going to be a sad stream. I mean, it has been for part of it, but I mean, it's important, like I said, just to let everyone know what's going on and also let you guys know that I am not just um, planning to stream regularly, but I actually have series that are going up that are going to be a lot more consistent than I have been lately. And every day that I can't stream with my friend, I intend to stream Minecraft, and I don't know if I'll be able to keep my mic on for all of them. Um, but I will try to stream every day regardless, even if I can't speak at the end of the day. I will still try to Um, just just try to get something out there, make some progress. That way, the people who enjoy watching me have something to watch. And you know, if you're new, uh, probably a very strange video to start off with, if I'm being honest. Go look at some of my other stuff. I say cheery and up. Like I think I mentioned wanting to publish a bunch of like cheery content or something along those lines, which isn't exactly true. I mean, it is, but it's more so about giving people something to take their mind off things, something that is maybe a little bit more upbeat, but it's something that people find interesting, something that can really like grab their attention, um, to sort of give them a you know, a kind of escape. Um, But if you look at things like my repo streams or the Cursed Walking series, which if you guys if anyone watching was a fan of those streams. If anyone currently watching this video happened to be an adamant viewer of those, because I know a lot of them did very well. If you want to see more of that, if you want to see me bring it back, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see, just let me know. And I do read my comments every time, and I do actually try to take suggestions if I can. And, you know, well, because I care about what you guys want to see. I care about growing a fan base, like growing my audience, and I care about making sure that my content isn't just something that I enjoy, but also something that others can enjoy too. Because while I do stream for me first, it's you guys second. You know, I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm not saying like, oh, you guys are second to me. Like, no, it's not like that. I just mean, um, I do these streams for me. You know, it's for my own sake to make. Well, that's not entirely true, actually. I do it for you guys too. Um, it's both. It's definitely both, and it's just that it at the very least started for me, and these streams have always been more about um, sort of helping me help other people and also helping boost. I don't even know exactly how to say that. It's kind of complicated because I mean, of course, I stream for you guys, and I'm not the one who's watching my streams at the end of the day. I'm not the one who's spending all this time on my content. It's not me. I'm not the one who's given me 28 plus hours in the last week of watch time. That wasn't me. That was you guys, and I put all that content out there for you guys. Um, that's why I publish it and everything. But it's also like at some point you also have to acknowledge that streaming is for the streamer as well. I I don't just do it for you guys. I guess is the point I was trying to make. Um, it's also largely about making sure that. Hmm, it's something I hope I could make a career out of someday, but that's not my primary focus. It's also because I enjoy content creation. I enjoy um, posting and publishing stuff out there for others to view. And if you enjoy it, like I'm glad, I'm great. That's one of the main reasons. I mean, actually, I would say that having people enjoy the stuff I do is the main reason why I started streaming in the first place. But it's also it's more nuanced than that. I also started streaming because I hoped that someday I could um, make money off of helping other people just have something to sort of pass their time. Because I grew up on YouTube. I mean, I watched more YouTube than I did like anything else. I mean, it's always been a big part to me, and that was dumb. Shoot. Shoot, that's bad. Yep, that's bad. That's bad. Let me see if I can get somewhere far away from them and then just like put a bed down. Oh my, that spooked me so bad. Honk shoe. I didn't even realize iron was there. This base is also far too big for a starting base, but alas, what can you do? I don't want to make it small, you know. Also, yeah, I also wanted to mention, like, to all my people out there who are watching, whether it's someone I know personally or someone who just happened to find me online, I want to let you guys know I really do appreciate it when you guys watch, when you guys leave a like, and, you know, I appreciate every time I see my subscriber count go up. You know, it makes me feel a bit better about all of this. It makes me feel more motivated to stream. Um, Especially because, you know, it helps promote my content, especially if you guys leave a like and subscribe, you know, it helps out a lot. um, and I'd like to be able to get to the point where I could focus my attention on streaming instead of having so much other stuff going on elsewhere. um, I don't know if that exactly makes sense to all of you, but regardless. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. I might be rambling a bit too, but no, it's what it is. Um, you know, I was just kind of getting to the point that streaming means a lot to me, and that it's more to me than just playing a game and then, you know, well, I was gonna say playing a game and then hitting publish, but that's not exactly what it is. Because I stream live. Um, almost all of my videos. There's like one. I meant to delete it, honestly. There's one video on my channel that's like an actual video and not a live stream. And well, the reason I meant to delete it was because, well, first of all, it's the only video. Um, it's the only video on my entire channel that isn't a live stream. But also, it's a video that came from a live stream that I tried to cut. Like, I was trying to trim the live stream video, like, after I had already ended the stream. You know, it gets published to the channel as basically a video, but I think they're called like lives. But it's like already been live, it's already aired and then done, and so it gets posted and published to my channel. Well, um, since it wasn't live anymore, I wanted to go in and sort of edit it, because I think it was the beginning, lasted like way too long or something like that. And so I went and I trimmed the video, and then I hit, like, I went to save it, and it just published an entirely different copy as a video instead of trimming the live itself. So I'll probably end up getting to it here pretty soon, now that I actually mention it, especially on stream, but because I'd kind of forgotten about it. But there, yeah, it's not even just that it like turned it into a video. It literally copied the live stream and made another video for it. Like, the live stream is still up. You could still see the original. You could still view the original live stream where it doesn't have the trim, where I cut off part of the beginning and the end. It doesn't have the editing. It's just like the original live that was posted. And for some reason, despite the fact that I tried, like, maybe there just isn't an option to. I tried to make it to where the live stream was edited directly and it was saved as the original, but it just saved it as a copy instead, and then and published that as a video, even though I did it directly on YouTube. Um, which is so weird to me, but you know. I mean, it's definitely definitely had bigger technical difficulties, so you know, I can't complain too much. That being said, I probably will get to it at some point. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video so far. I'm not gonna. How long has it been? Oh, we're actually at an hour and 15 already, huh? Well, just about. Um, well, cause I don't don't know. I've also been meaning to get a better microphone. And I probably will here pretty soon, especially because I'm supposed to be getting a job soon. I mentioned earlier I was interviewed, and I might be, while I might be busier, it'll also help me get better equipment for these streams because I'm not making any money from the streams themselves, so I can't use streaming as a way to increase the quality of my streams. So if I can sort of go on my own and get all that stuff sorted out outside of just content creation, and that way I can have a better microphone, honestly probably a better headset too. I might even purchase parts to, like I said, maybe even replace like the power supply of my PlayStation. I've also been thinking about upgrading my graphics card on my PC because I think that's actually what caused um, I'm pretty sure that's what caused Marvel Rivals to crash on my computer the last time I streamed on it. Was I think it was because of well, I say last time I streamed, it's not going to be the last public one because I already took it down. Um, I'm pretty sure that's what caused it though, because the graphics are what bugged out first. It went from, like, I just started a game, and then everything started getting super pixelated, and then it just went to static, which is obviously not good. And I'm gonna say a lot apparently. Um, uh, um, uh, hmm. But yeah, that you know. I do intend to take streaming. Well, I was gonna say I intend to take it more seriously, but I don't know. Like I said before, it's not that I didn't take it seriously. It's just that I've had so much going on lately. Um, and that's all. Um, but even then, uh, I intend to stream more consistently and keep up a consistent. I'm hoping to stream daily. That is the goal currently. Um, we'll see what happens. Um, but regardless of what happens, I will be streaming more, like more frequently. Um, even if it's not consistent, I will regardless still be streaming more often. For one, because it helps the channel out a lot, but also because I've been missing streaming. I miss being able to get on a game and just chat with y'all. Miss being able to just sort of, you know, launch something and be able to just kind of yap. And I've got another reason to stream now because, as I said, my friend has been wanting to. He wanted to start that series with me. Sorry, I just got a message. Anywho, I have another reason to stream now because I've got someone who's wanting to stream that series with me, Fiery. Um, so, we've got that going, and then it's also a personal motivation. I care a lot about streaming, and I care a lot about consistently uploading content for you guys and being able to give you something to, spend your time on and enjoy. And if you are currently enjoying this, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Helps you get new notifications whenever I start streaming, and if you're lucky, you might even Damn, why is this so loud? Who who at Minecraft HQ? Someone is playing a prank on Microsoft. Because there is no reason why volume's already at 50% with the global volume at 50%, and I'm still having a hard time hearing myself over it. Um, but yeah, I was saying that I've got more reasons to stream lately, and I want to make sure that you guys have a good time watching it. I want to make sure that I can grow my channel and grow a fan base, and I just want to kind of like bring a little bit of joy to the lives of people who need a distraction. I know we all do sometimes, and for me personally, it really does. It's like I said before, content creation has been a big part of my life. Not well, I mean, yes, partially as a content creator, but also as a content viewer. I mean, I grew up watching people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and whatnot. Like I spent a lot of my early childhood watching videos of people, especially like Minecraft streamer or Minecraft YouTubers. I don't feel like name dropping a bunch of channels anymore because honestly, I feel weird doing that in the first place. But I kind of like just grew up on content creation. It was very, it was one of my hobbies, or it's kind of an interesting way of phrasing it. It's one of the things that I really enjoyed was watching people who make videos and stuff, and it's something I've always cared about. And then as time went on, I sort of realized that it's something that I myself wanted to do, and yeah, I mean, it's all good. And while, like I said, and that's one of the reasons why I say I did it for me was because, like, I always enjoyed content, like people, like influencers in content creation. Even from both sides, I always enjoyed um watching people who posted content, and then on top of that, I mean, I've posted plenty of stuff myself. And I mean, I'm motivated. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing it for you guys. I enjoy it. It's something that, makes me happy. And I hope that I can keep streaming for you all. Because, yeah, it's something I really like. I hope you guys enjoy it too. And, you know, I do my best to stay interesting and, I mean, I like to think I'm a very interesting character. I had stories upon stories upon stories I could tell, and I've got what I would call a very interesting life. I've been through a lot, both good and bad. I've had so many experiences. I don't even know. So, I mean, if y'all want to hear about that stuff, you could always leave a comment, leave a like, say something, whatever. But I don't know. It's weird for me personally to try and bring it up. Like it feels strange for me to make my own streams about me, and I don't know if maybe that is weird for me to feel that way because I know a lot of streamers make their streams about them, and that's kind of like the whole thing about like branding yourself and everything. But also like it's part of my brand. Part of my brand is being about other people. I mean, at least that's how I see it. I mean, it's just important to me. I mean, I'm not. hmm, I wouldn't go as far as to call myself a people pleaser, but I also can't exactly say I'm not one. Because it's like, while I do. While I do definitely enjoy doing things for other people, and I like doing things that make other people happy. I like doing things that help entertain people and make them feel better. I also know that it's not about. Well, I also know that I need to make things about me too. Like it can't just be about what other people want. Like, it also has to be something that I want too. Um, and I that's one of the reasons why I stream whatever game I enjoy at the time. I don't pay attention to what's popular or what. It's never really been about like what's popular or what's hyped. It's more so about doing what I enjoy. But if there is a game that is hyped that people, that like a lot of people are interested in, that I also find very entertaining. If there's a game that I play that a lot of people have taken an interest in online, it is very likely you'll see that I end up streaming it. What the heck? Sorry, I think there's it's like a little. Never mind. It doesn't really matter. There's like a weird crack on my door. It's so strange. What the heck? It's not even really a crack. What is it? It's like the most hollow crack I've ever. I hope you can't. You probably can't hear that. I'm sure that sound is not pleasant. My bad. There's like a weird, like little crease on my door. I don't know how else to explain it. I just like looked over to my side and there was a little like it looked like a crack, and then when I like scratch at it, it just went away. Like it's not like a deep crack or anything. It honestly kind of just seems like a little divot. It's just gone now though. It's so weird. How strange. Anywho, yeah, I've been I see. Yeah, Firey's actually streaming right now. He's playing Warframe. Yeah, and if you guys if you enjoy my stuff, make sure to like if you ever like watch videos where I'm playing with friends and stuff, I do encourage you to go and check out their channels. Make sure if you're subscribed to me, subscribe to them if you want to see more content like that. Fiery personally, he plays a lot of Warframe. I think he also plays a bunch of Warhammer. I know I think he played Dead Space 2, I want to say, not that long ago. He plays a lot of yeah, if you're curious, just go check him out, honestly. I like his content. He's also a good friend of mine. And, we stream together every now and then. Mostly Minecraft, though. We might stream Helldivers at some point, because it's also one of the games we play together a lot. If y'all are interested in that, actually, leave a comment down below. If you would like to see Helldivers, just let me know, because I will definitely do that. That's something I've considered in the past. I don't think I ever have actually streamed Helldivers before, but if y'all want to see it, I totally would. It's just like one of those games I just sort of play on my own time. I really enjoy it personally. Kind of like Minecraft, though. Minecraft is it's a lot more of a streamable game, in my opinion. It's not as fast paced, and it's something you get to like sort of feel more immersed in as the viewer. You get to sort of watch as the game progresses and the base grows and progress is made. I feel like it's more engaging. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying so far. I know I am. I've enjoyed this stream so much already, especially because I'm just glad that I was able to talk about what's been going on lately. I get it if it's I get it if it's not like the most interesting, or if it's like if it's not super important to you guys. Like that's fine, you know. But it's an explanation, and it's important. I don't want you guys to think that I'm forgetting about you. I love streaming. I love my channel. I love my audience. It's big to me, and so it's important. It's also important for me to explain when there are bigger things, you know? Because it's not like this is in any way small. I mean, my channel is big to me. Um, like it's important to me, but there has just been so much other stuff that is like a huge part of my life that is very important. And that's really what it was. Um, I'm also thinking I could change up the base a bit. Maybe. Is that? No. For a second, I thought this was a 2x2 tree. I was like, wait, I didn't know spruce could do. Wait, does spruce do that? Am I tripping? I should know. I've played Minecraft so much, but I really don't remember. I know jungle does, and dark oak. Um, but I don't know about spruce. I don't remember. I've got to get a mine going here. Oh. This is gonna be really hard without a pickaxe. Uh, my mistake, my mistake. Now I'm gonna get that, and then bam, bam, bam. And I gotta get that, and then bam, and go here, and go bang, and then I'm also really glad that they added this sort of like quick. Why is it? What? That's weird. Wait, if I'm like all the way over here, yeah, that's so rude. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm really glad that they have like the quick crafting here, because whenever I first started playing Minecraft on Bedrock, I remember they didn't have all this. Like they would have it took a while before they even added what the heck? Oh, I misunderstood. What is that? Moving around. Oh, that's just like a tutorial. Lame. Yeah, no. My point was I remember when I first started playing Minecraft on Bedrock Edition, they didn't have this, and then when they first did add it, it wasn't like it wasn't the same as it is. I don't know exactly what the difference was. It's kind of hard to explain, but it would be like an outline. Like instead of like whenever you hit it, it would like pull the items into here, and you would still have to choose how many you craft. I did not mean to craft that though. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have extra doors, I guess. They stack plenty. Um, let's see, is it dark yet? Kinda. I think I can go to bed. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I plan on getting at least a good bit in. A good bit more to the stream. Sorry, give me a sec. Anywho, yeah, no, I don't even remember what I was yapping about before now, but it don't really matter. I do know that I needed to make a mine though, which I mean, I'm honestly in a great spot for what the. I think I'm tripping. I swear I just saw those blocks moving, and now my head hurts. Like it feels funny. That was weird. I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. My head hurts. What was that? I feel like I'm getting vertigo. That's not a good sign. Usually, though, because I mentioned before, like I've been diagnosed with GERD. It's something I've suffered with before. Something I still struggle with. Apparently, it's something that was very dormant for a very long time. So I thought it had gone away, honestly, because I was medicated. I received medications for it. Well, more specifically, I received medications for heartburn. Um, so it was like the main thing I actually got it for in the first place. But then I was diagnosed with GERD, and so I was on medication for it. And that is one of the things that helps with this acid reflux. That's kind of what heartburn is. But it's hard to fully explain because while heartburn is like a type of acid reflux, where your stomach acid, seeps back up into your esophagus, it's also like heartburn isn't the only part to GERD. It's also I don't know if it's because I don't know if your body also produces more like gastric fluids, but it's also it feels like it does because when you get them out, your body just sort of fills your stomach up with more. So when it's really bad, it'll just be like, oh boy, it's been bad sometimes. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not exactly fun. There have been like actual major problems from it before, and it can cause damage to your vocal cords. It can cause stomach ulcers, esophagus. It can cause ulcers in your digestive tract. It can cause a lot of issues, and after a while, it can also just sort of lead to. So there is a difference between like stomach acid and bile, right? And if you run out of stomach acid, your body will start using bile and filling your stomach with bile instead, which is awful. I didn't know that. Um, as a matter of fact, I've never even actually like researched it myself, but that's what I heard from medical professionals after I explained my experience because it's like there is a major difference between the two, and when it gets to the point where your body isn't producing enough acid to replace it, it'll just start using bile instead, which is far worse. It's actually so bad. Dude, throwing up bile is one of the worst things I've experienced in my life. It's so awful. Like, I can't even begin to describe it to you. It's kind of like, you know what? I can begin to describe it to you. It's kind of like, like, imagine you take, like, a Benadryl or, like what's that one called? Like, imagine you take, like, an aspirin, like a non-chewable aspirin, and then you, like, chewed it up and swallowed it, and then threw that up. That's kind of what bile is. It's bad. It tastes. I don't need to describe that to you, but yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, it tastes like medicine. It tastes like pills. It tastes like throwing up pills that are acidic. It's awful. It's not fun, and it also has a very similar damaging effect on your vocal cords and stuff. Not the greatest. um, Luckily, I haven't actually been having issues with bile that much lately. It's mostly just been just acid reflux, which, I mean, they kind of go hand in hand, but not really. It's like both, kind of. But acid reflux doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be fully throwing up stomach acid. It can just be heartburn. But as far as I'm aware, GERD does one of the things that is a like requiring factor for it to be considered GERD is to like fully just be throwing up stomach acid regularly, and it hurts. I mean, it's acid. Your esophagus and your like pharynx and your vocal cords and everything. Like, it's not meant to deal with that sort of stuff. Um, it's not fun, to say the least. But yeah, it's like both when you have GERD. You get heartburn like all the time, and then um, you also end up having like actual instances where you're like fully getting it up, and that's when it starts having more of a problem, damaging like your vocal cords and stuff. That's when it becomes a major issue, with speaking, with breathing. I say with breathing. That's a bit of an exaggerate, maybe a little. It depends on your specific circumstance. Me personally, it has eroded my epiglottis, the little tab in your throat that it stops you from um, inhaling your food and swallowing air. It's the little tab that determines whether it goes down the windpipe or the food pipe. Um, and mine's been eroded a little. Um, Same with my a bit of my vocal cords and stuff. Um, which isn't fun. Um, Especially because I don't know if I've ever actually mentioned this before, but ever since I was a little kid, I've always enjoyed singing. Um, I've always enjoyed, making music with my own voice. Um, and so that was one of the big things that really bothered me that really bothers me even. I mean, not now, I'm not really bothered, but it's one of the things that does get under my skin still sometimes, is that it has a permanent impact on my voice. My voice is never going to be the same, no matter how much time passes or how much time I have to heal. My vocal cords will never fully recover, which is not exactly the prognosis I would like to hear. As a matter of fact, it'll only get worse, but that doesn't mean that I will lose my voice. It just means that it'll change, that it'll be harder to use my voice, but I'm okay with that. I've come to terms with that. It also has the one of the big things it's actually done is started corroding my uvula, which a lot of people don't quite realize. And that's the little like punching bag in your throat, as a lot of people like to refer to it. A lot of people don't realize how important your uvula is. Um, it's basically what allows you to close off your nasal airway. So sometimes I do. I might sound more nasally, or sometimes whenever I try to like it's kind of hard to explain. Sometimes when I try to like breathe in through my mouth, I like can't help but breathe in through my nose. It's not exactly fun. Like it's gotten smaller because it's like actually been like dissolved into acid. I've literally thrown up part of my uvula. It's not cool. It's kind of funny though. One day I'm actually not gonna have a punching bag in my throat. I'm gonna go into a dentist and like they'll be like, say aw, and then I'm gonna open my mouth and they're gonna be like, oh, what the hell? There's gonna be nothing in there. It's just gonna look like it's gonna look like clay. It's gonna be all like porous and crap. Sorry, I'm wasting a lot of time here. I'm not. Wait. I could be more productive. I don't know what to do right now, though. I've got an iron pick. I honestly kind of want to save it a little. Man, I'm belchy right now. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, no. Yeah, I've just hmm, hmm, I don't know. Thinking about actually ending this stream. I don't know though. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Well, just because it's like so early in the run, I'm not sure what's next. I've already gotten some iron tools, getting my iron armor. I guess maybe finishing getting iron stuff is probably a good place to get to, maybe. That way I have good equipment, because this is hardcore. I'm sure you've noticed, or at least listened to me say it by now. This is hardcore. And I don't feel comfortable running around a hardcore world without iron gear. At least during night, like at the very least during the night, because you know, lots of mobs they hurt. Getting food isn't super easy at the moment, especially because I do not have a farm at all, and I have no way to farm right now. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Man, my voice sounds all sorts of whack, huh? Oh. Um, but I don't even have like. Can you not? Can, can we? Can we maybe don't? Can we? Can we maybe don't? Y'all creepy. I don't like you. Did I make that pick? Yeah. No, I didn't. Dang it. What am I doing? I knew I was looking for something over here. I wasn't sure. I guess I got sidetracked. There we go. And I want to put this here, and then this go here. I want to make a farm here. I also need to mine. I'm not sure which one to do first. I might do both and then end the stream. That's probably a good idea. Um, Oof, if I'm gonna get a farm, wait. What am I doing? I was gonna say if I'm gonna make a farm, I'm gonna need to get iron to make a bucket. While that is true, like if I want to make a real farm, that can work for now. I'm gonna try and get some seeds, and then I'm gonna try and get some more iron. Um, hmm. To be fair, I could technically make a berry farm. I just don't. I don't want to. I feel like berries, while they are, like I mean, like you just saw, I only broke like maybe I want to say like 6 bushes, and I just got 22 berries. Like that's great drop rate. Um, they don't they don't give that much hunger each time. I wish you could make like jam or something. They should have a recipe to make jam. I mean, they have honey and they have berries. Like you could make jam with the Minecraft items. They just don't want you to, I guess. I don't know. It's gay. Um, but hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go plant these seeds, and then I'm gonna go. Hold on. And then I'm gonna go try and find some more iron. Oof. Hmm. Awesome. Now I'm gonna head back into the mine. Wait, I'm gonna actually... You know what, I'm gonna put this up here, and I'm gonna put the torches a little closer to my pickaxe. Dang, I really am belchy right now. It's weird. I hope it doesn't... You know what, I'm not even gonna say anything. I don't want to jinx it. uh... Oh, my stomach feels like it's acting up. Oh, brother. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. Oof. That does not feel good. At least it's only mild right now. What the heck? Okay, game. Alright. Oof. Oh, starting to get heartburn. Hmm. Well, that is bright. Is that iron? Screw it. Is that iron? That is... Oh! No wonder that looked so weird. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Don't, nope, 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 nope. Can't touch the stand, and I know. No. Can't touch the stand, and I know. Yeah, you can bug off with that. That did not feel good. I'm gonna try. Whoa. Try and like wall myself off from any miscreants or bad actors, as some would say. That's weird. Oh, hey, watch it. I really mean skeletons, honestly. I hate skeletons. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but skeletons are the bane of my existence in Minecraft. Oop. Okay. More iron. Oh, that's a pretty good amount too. Awesome. Ugh. What a pain. Stop. Where did that... Oh, there it is. It was just one piece? Oh, man. Give me 12 ore, though. I think that's enough. Wait, how much do I need? 12. Oh, this 12 just for the armor. And then I need another... I don't really need an iron hoe, so that'd be 12 plus 7, 19. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna keep digging. Let's go a little deeper. That's what she said. Actually, I'm probably gonna... That was rude. I'm probably gonna have to turn. Because I can't really keep going this direction. Maybe... Maybe I just pivot, like this way? I go left? I think it's getting dark, too. So I want to try and make this quick if I can. You know what? I'm just gonna go until my pick breaks. Because it probably won't be long. Oh yeah, got granite! Got granite! So lame. I hate granite. I don't know why. Honestly, you would think I'd like granite considering it's like the closest to a pink stone there is. But at the very least, I hate... Well, no, because I don't even really like polished granite or any of the like granite bricks or anything like that. It's just lame. I don't know. I'd rather use like andesite. I like diorite. I like using diorite, especially like polished diorite. I'll use like as like white blocks just to like accent things, or maybe like make floors and stuff. But I don't know. Oh wait! I almost forgot. I might want to actually start smelting iron. Kind of important when it comes to using it, you know. Anywho, I'm gonna probably only spend one more day on this stream. So yeah, no, I can't get it all done. I've already been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Why the heck? Oh, never mind. After the stream, I'm gonna log off. Oh, sorry. Give me a sec. Shoot. Yeah. All right. Lock in. I don't have much left to do, but I also don't want to waste y'all time while I'm trying to do it because I did mention already that it's probably gonna end soon, and I don't want to. Oops. You know what? I'll just use the iron one. I was saying I don't want to waste your time when you already. Well, I mean, you could probably see when the stream's gonna end, so you probably already know how long it's gonna last. But I still don't want to waste y'all's time, especially because I just said it's not gonna last very much longer. I don't want to sit around at the end of the stream and just be doing nothing for 10 minutes. You know, it's kind of dumb. Well, I mean, I was doing something. It's just I was just messaging someone. But I don't know. I guess I'm kind of popular today or something. It's kind of funny. Also, just remembered, I meant to pull up my stream again. Well, I had closed it when I mentioned. Well, I think I mentioned it earlier. Um, there we go. But I usually have my stream playing whenever I'm live, especially because oh, just got another like pog. I have no clue where that came from because I haven't seen anyone else watching the stream, and I do have it pop up on my screen anytime someone joins, so I'm really not sure. I mean, because it said one was watching whenever I had it pulled up, and then when I left it said 0, and it never said someone joined the stream until... It actually hasn't even mentioned that I joined the stream right now, though, so I don't know. Maybe it's just acting up. It don't really matter, though. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some iron, get it smelted, get my gear, and then maybe flesh out my farm a little bit more, just a little bit, so that I can have like an actual proper farm that doesn't look like terrace farming, you know? It doesn't look like just some random tilled land on the side of like a little like creek. It's more like a stream. I don't know if you could call that a creek. Come on, where's the iron? Where the iron? Where the iron? I know it's around here somewhere. That's gold in it. Yep. Oh, there's iron. Oh, nope, that's still gold. It's just... Am I tripping? It looked like a completely different color. Is it just the bottom of them that look... Yeah, I think it's just because it's the bottom of it. It looks kind of different. Oh well, gold is still useful. Kind of curious, though. Can I... Is there a way to check my Y value? That's... Genius! Is there? Is there? I mean... I feel slow. I'm sure there is. I don't know why... Maybe you just need a map. I don't know. Or maybe I have to do it in settings. No, I don't care enough to muck with it right now, though. There's usually iron around Tuft. Whoa. I just realized I have a torch. I don't know why I'm... excuse you? There you go. Is there really no iron in here? I don't want to fully break this pick, but like, dang. You know what? I'm just gonna make a stone pick real quick. Because I don't want to waste my iron pick and have to make a new one. Especially if I find diamonds or anything, because I'm getting to that level. I'll just make one of these for now. Might make it a little bit slower, but it's not going to take too long. So I got 12. I needed 19 iron. Oh, that's excluding the 3 I need for a bucket, too. Plus a flint and steel would be nice. So it's more like 23, and you take the... so it's like 11 more iron I need. And I guess I'm not going to find any... It's going to be 0 iron I get out of the 11 I still need, because I'm just digging and digging, and there is nothing here. What is... No, I still got plenty of room in my inventory, though. It shouldn't take long. I hope y'all have enjoyed. It's been fun for me. I'm also relieved, just to have been able to explain everything publicly. I say everything. I haven't explained everything, but like I said, my condition is very closely tied to like my emotional state, and I say that it's directly tied to stress and being upset and stuff. So it's like I can't exactly explain why I've been having so many issues with my condition lately, just because it involves a lot of personal information, not just stuff that is like very personal and emotional to me, but also stuff that like I don't even think I can share in good faith, just because a lot of it has to do with other people, and that's not really my place, you know? Like I can't really just start talking about, because even if it's just even if I don't use names, even if I'm not like specifically referring to anyone, like I said before, my friends do watch this stuff. People I know in real life, they keep up with my videos. Most of the people who watch my stuff are people I know in real life, and I'm not gonna go and start mouthing about any of the stuff I've been through, and I don't want to bring up anything that is tied to the people in my life. I don't want it to seem like I'm bad-mouthing anyone, and I definitely don't want people to jump to conclusions and think that I'm talking about someone I'm not. I don't want people to think that there's like a person to blame for all this pain and suffering I've been through. Like, it's not like that. It's just I've been really stressed. I've had a lot going on. But it's not horrible. I mean, like I'll be perfectly fine. Like y'all don't even need to worry about me. I'll be perfectly fine. It's just the main issue, and the reason I brought it up the way I did is because the number one problem is the medical condition. It's been hard to manage because of all of the stuff that I've been going through. And while it's not like life altering, like, oh no, like I'm never gonna be the same again. It's not anything like it's not anything like that. It's just that like it's stressful. Life can be stressful. Everyone goes through stuff like that all the time. That's just part of life. You have to learn how to deal with it. It's just a pain in the ass that it's so much harder for me personally to deal with it because I suffer from this medical condition, And that's the main thing. That's why I wanted to talk about it. Not because it's not because I'm, looking for sympathy or anything. It's because I wanted you guys to understand that the reason I've been so distant from streaming and from my audience lately is because I've been suffering from a medical condition, because I've been having issues, and it's been really hard for me to find not even just the motivation, but just the time, the circumstances to stream. And like I said before, I don't want to have issues where I'm just like hopping on stream and then immediately go to throw up stomach acid. Like that would be awful. Or even worse, throw up stomach acid while on stream and like fucking, I don't know, like have it all like audible or like end up damaging my microphone or anything, you know? My microphone's already a piece of junk. I'd rather not make it any worse if I can avoid it. This is ridiculous. Come on, no iron? Not one piece of iron yet? What is this? I'm gonna go back up to, like, how do we get this? You see how much I mined? You see, I've gone through almost 20 torches. Where is the iron? They're hiding it from me. I'm gonna mine through the tuft, because, like I said before, it is usually... You can usually find iron around tuft. I'm shocked I didn't. It's very strange. I mean, it's not very strange, but it's kind of strange. It's a little weird. It's unlucky is what it is. No bueno. Oop. My bad. I got distracted. All those people in the comments are gonna be telling me I have ADHD. I've actually heard that before. I don't though. At least I've never been diagnosed with it. I actually talked to my old therapist about it at one point. I told him that like I had like everyone and their mom had been telling me that I have to have ADHD because I have issues with attention span and all this stuff. And I'm like, I tell him after a while I did start saying like maybe I do just because so many people brought it up. But like I talked to my old therapist about it, and she was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And then like I don't know. I mean, I might. It's entirely possible. I've just never actually had anyone who's like legally qualified to diagnose that sort of stuff actually say that I have it. As a matter of fact, the only people I've talked to about it that were legally allowed to diagnose ADHD have said that I probably don't, but I've also never... I don't know, that's not the sort of stuff that comes up in those discussions normally. I don't talk about having issues with attention. It's usually not the main focus. But at the same time, I feel like they'd probably know. I mean, they'd know better than others. Because I still talk to them, you know. Well, I did talk to them. I still talked to them, and I even brought it up multiple times, so... I don't think I have it. I might be acoustic, though. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. A lot of people say I'm on the spectrum. Well, no, I shouldn't say it like that, because it's not how it's been phrased, but I have heard people say that, like, without me, like, bringing it up, I've had people talk to me about how they thought I was autistic. At times, I've had... Which, honestly, I think it's just an insult. Which is... I hate saying that, because I love my autistic folks out there. Finally, iron. Dang. I love my autistic folks out there, you know. Shout out to all y'all. Respect and love. It's not an insult. Being autistic isn't a... It's not a... it doesn't devalue you as a human or anything like that. And I know that that's not really the common wording you hear when people talk negatively about it, but it's sort of the connotation a lot of people imply when they talk about being autistic or having ADHD. They sort of imply that that somehow makes you less competent as a human being, that it somehow makes you worse, which just isn't true. It's just not true. I mean, it just means you're different. I mean, that's sure. I mean, you might need special ways to cope with it, but it's not like you're any worse than anyone else because of it. It's just different, you know? Everyone's got their own quirks, their own uniqueness, you know? I think this is actually going to be enough iron, so it means we're getting pretty close. Oh, I forgot to pick up my table. Whoop. The crafting bin. No, crafting table. Man, I've been playing too many survival games. I forget what all this stuff is called. I used to call everything a crafting table. Like I'd be playing like Grounded, where they have like a very obvious workbench, or like Valheim, where it's like literally a workbench. Like it looks like a desk more than anything. I call it a crafting table. I mean, obviously, it's a crafting table. Duh. Like kind of like a table? You can put stuff on it, and it's used to craft. So it's a crafting table. Duh. Obviously. God. People are so stupid these days. They're so stupid. No one understands. They're all dumb. They don't even know what a crafting table is. I'm gonna shut up. Alright. I got all I need from here. Um, huh. Well, this is a strange predicament. I'll just, put this here. And yeah, I got all the iron I need now. So, whoops. Oopies. I'm gonna grab this gold while I'm here too. Ooh, I almost goofed that up. Actually, I have no clue how much of this I'm gonna be able to break. Apparently all of it. Who would have thunk it? I have no clue how this pick is still alive. It's got like 1 durability. Oh, I might want to actually put the other one in. Alrighty. Then I'm gonna head back to base. I'm gonna smelt all my iron. I'm gonna make a bucket, flesh out my farm a tiny bit. I say a tiny bit. It's a little bit more than a tiny bit. I want to get like I think a 7x7 grid, 3 on each side, um, around a pool of water, which I need a bucket for, obviously. Um, and then get the armor, finish getting all of the iron gear I need, and I'll be good. Yeah, no, you can leave me the heck alone. I mean, I was down there for so long, it's already day again. Sweet. Oof. Oof. You know what? You have fun watching this smelt. I'll be, well, no, I could wait a little. I need to craft anyway. So let's see, what armor do I have already? So I need a chest plate and boots. Got it. Chest plate, boots. It's the first half of my iron. And then that's gonna be for the bucket. I need a bucket. Need a bucket. You know what? Screw this stupid book. I'll just make the bucket myself. I know how to make a bucket. I've played Minecraft before. I know how to craft a cake. Can you say the same? Do you know how to craft a cake? Don't look it up. No book, no crafting recipes. Do you know how to make a cake? I mean, I would explain it, but it's kind of like hard to. Well, I would like say it, but it's hard to explain in words. It's more of a visual thing. You do need a bucket, though. I don't think anyone's confused on that. To be fair, it kind of makes sense. You do need milk for a cake. I mean, that's just common sense. At least I feel like it is. dirt. You know what? Oh! I thought I was gonna land on my farm. Yeah, I'm gonna, let's see, is there anything under here? And, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna center the farm around this little patch here. And then... Cool. Don't care. I need more dirt, though. That's not hard to get at all, though. I mean, like, there are very few things in my... Actually, I don't think there's anything in Minecraft that's easier to get than dirt. I mean, you can break it with your fist and you literally spawn on it, unless you're... I was gonna say unlucky, but honestly, I don't even think you can call it bad luck to not spawn on dirt, because it's like... If you don't spawn on dirt, you're probably spawning on top of stone, which usually means you're gonna have an easier time finding, like, iron and other minerals that actually matter, so... Dirt's just kind of everywhere. I think that should be enough. You only need 49, or technically 48 for a 7x7 block, so... Or area, I guess I should say. Oh, never mind. I thought I well, I thought I had miscounted the size of this area, but I mean, I did miscount, but just not in the way I thought I had. I guess I counted from like here to here instead of from one corner to the other. So I thought I had made a 6x6 grid for a second, and I was like, what? I don't know. A geometry or something. Something like that. So they say. Apparently shapes are important or something like that. I don't know. What's a shape? I've never heard of them. Alright. Gotta get some seeds. And then finish making my not my armor, my gear. My tools specifically. I need to make more tools out of the iron. And then I guess that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of the stream for the day. Because I don't really have time for much more. I don't have time for more, to be honest. It's currently 2:20 in the morning where I live. So it's very late. And my my throat's kind of dying. So it's, yeah, no, I'm not I can't keep talking for much longer unless I want to wake up with I was gonna say, well, yeah, I mean, unless I want to wake up with a sore throat. I mean, I currently have a sore throat from talking, so, yeah, my throat kind of hurts right now, and I don't want to keep it going for too long because I'm tired, and it's starting to get to the point where it actually hurts, and I don't want to keep going for too terribly long. Especially, I think it's also largely because I spent 3 hours streaming yesterday, and I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't talk for that long. Well, it's not just that. I've been having, like I said, my issues have been a lot worse lately, and so my voice has already been kind of shot before that, and then I went on a 3 hour went on a 3-hour stream last night, and now I'm going on another like 2-hour stream, and I don't mind. I mean, I've been through much worse pain, so it's not like an unbearable sore throat. I'm not getting to the point where it feels like it, it more so feels like there's a scratch more than anything. It honestly, it kind of feels like, well, that actually sounds weird. It kind of feels like if someone like jammed their finger down your throat and like just sort of like jammed it into the side of your throat. Like if you they like you like hook your like I don't know. It feels like something like jamming into my throat. Like it feels like something is actively like hardly poking against the inside of my throat. Not exactly a scratching, but it feels like it's like it feels like it's stretching out my vocal cords. It feels like it's being pulled. That is to say, it feels uncomfortable. It hurts a little, but it's more so uncomfortable. It's not like oh ow that hurts. It's not like a sore throat like oh I can't talk. Like it's just like I'm getting to the point where if I keep talking and like if I keep going, like even if I went for like another hour, I would definitely wake up with a sore throat and it would feel more like something scratching at the inside of my throat than just something prodding around. Um, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've been having a hard time. Str- it's one of the reasons why I've been having a hard time streaming lately. Because I can't stream for as long as I used to, and I can't stream as it's hard for me to stream for long periods of time every day because I also, I have plenty of conversations outside of it, and I can't. There are a lot of times where I can't even sit for like a. There are some times where I can't even sit for a couple of hours without having. I mean, I was having a sort of minor episode earlier with heartburn, which is, I guess, technically acid reflux. But when I when I talk about suffering from GERD, I'm not saying like, oh, I have heartburn a lot, because like heartburn sucks. Yeah, sure, it's not fun, but that's not the main problem. It's not just heartburn. It's not just a little bit of pain. It's like actually it's like my body actually throwing up. It causes like serious strain on like my diet or like my stomach and stuff like and yeah, it's just not fun because it's not just the it's not just the heartburn. It's also everything coming up and damaging like my epiglottis and my vocal cords and my uvula and that sort of stuff. That's what. Because a lot of people don't get that. They hear GERD, they think acid reflux, they think heartburn. They are like, "Oh, you have heartburn a lot? Oh, boo-hoo, that's normal." Like plenty of people go through that. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people do. Like a lot of people suffer from heartburn consistently. It's not at all exclusive to people with GERD. Um, but it's worse than that. And it's been very mild. It's been relatively mild. I mean, I've been suffering from heartburn a bit, but a lot of I haven't had any full episodes of like throwing up bile or stomach acid today. I haven't had any issues. I mean, my throat hurts because I was having issues yesterday, but um, but it's not. How do I phrase it? But it's not been that bad today. My voice is mostly sore from yesterday, having those issues, those episodes yesterday, but also talking for 3 hours straight, which I'm at 2.5 now, which isn't exactly great for my vocal cords, but hey, maybe who knows? Maybe if I keep up and just completely obliterate my vocal cords and just like absolutely shred them to pieces, I'll end up sounding like Corpse Husband, and people will start like obsessing over me. Actually, I don't want people to obsess over me. That's cringe. maybe well, I don't know. Maybe it'll get so it'll get so messed up that it's just a completely different voice that sounds cool. Maybe. I don't think that's how that works, but you know, it is what it is. And besides, it's not like sorry, it's not like my voice isn't it hasn't gotten that bad yet. Like you can probably notice most of the time when I'm streaming, I don't have a super raspy voice most of the time I'm talking. I it's kind of hard to explain, but especially growing up, because I mentioned before, I love to sing and stuff, and so I used to do a lot of like vocal exercises and stuff. So I know how to manipulate my voice well. I know how to make it sound smoother and um, sound like I normally would, and I kind of like mask it. Um, but as I start talking for longer and as I start having more episodes, it gets noticeably worse. Um, and yeah, it's not been I don't know. It's honestly it's my voice has been so messed up lately, but well, I say so messed up. It's unfortunately probably more likely than not only going to get worse, but um, it's not it's not too bad. This is kind of the worst it's been though. I mean, like it's not better than it. This is probably the worst it's ever been. Um, because usually I could mask it really easily. Usually, if I just put more pressure into the words I'm saying, if I raise my voice and try to talk a little quicker, it kind of goes away and I can like smoothen out my voice. But as time goes on, it gets harder and harder to sort of smoothen out that raspiness that's usually there. Um, and I don't know. It's not like I'm ashamed of it. It's not like I'm embarrassed by my voice or anything. I feel like I don't sound like myself, you know? And it's weird. It's like dysphoric. It's like dysphoric. It's very dysphoric. It makes me feel weird. Like I'm like I don't sound like me, and it's hard to explain outside of, it's hard to explain any better than that. The reason why I mask my voice is because it whenever I hear that raspiness, whenever I hear that like drop in my voice and it sounds like my voice has almost been like bass boosted, it doesn't sound like when I hear it, it doesn't process as my own voice in my head. Like when I think in my head, I think in a different voice and then when it comes out, it doesn't sound like me. So it sort of creates that like dysphoria, that like gap. It makes me feel like I am not myself, I guess. I don't know. It makes me feel bad, like I can't exactly express myself correctly. I don't know. There's no other way I can describe it other than that. It's like there's a gap between it's like the disconnect between how I see myself and how I actually am. Um, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna just kind of, I might even, ooh, wait, I actually wonder if I like, nah, that didn't help. I was gonna see if maybe I could use the boat to catch myself. I need to heal though, because I can't imagine I've got too much longer left of the day, and I don't want to be stuck down here with a bunch of zombies whenever night falls, because I already hear some creepy, not quite creepers mucking about. And can we break that? I mean, for real. This is bad. Get me out of here. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even want the rotten flesh. I just wanted him dead. He kept groaning in my ear. It was making me uncomfortable. Almost there. God, my throat hurts. Ooh, it's starting to get to that scratchy part. Oh my God, my eye is watering. Ooh, that don't feel good. I think I'm gonna have to go silent for the rest of the stream. Won't be much longer. Actually, it's almost over. So I'm just gonna grab some. Sorry. I'm gonna grab some more seeds. I'm gonna finish up the farm, and I'll say goodbye and end the stream. Alright. I think that's all I have time for in today's stream. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Goodbye.